It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
So after one,
The first quarter with the score 7.
they'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell from the pistol. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll motion over Flowers. They'll run with Mitchell. And he will get into the end zone. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. We're good.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. 10 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He keeps it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Tonight.
Give up the middle to Harris. Yards are hard to come by there. We'll work it down to the 37-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. He'll let this go for Pickens. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Tonight.
They'll run with Harris. And he'll go down, back at the 4. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, son. Hey, never mind. Monday. Extend. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. To the goal line and in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. And the pistol, Jackson ready. He runs with it. The ball comes out. One of the Steelers has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Another run here with Harris. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll give it to Harris again. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Man. Press, punch right. Jump slant. Tonight.
Pistol snap back to Fields. This one complete to Washington. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that...
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from the Steel City. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Sit high.
Fields from the pistol. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Fields operating out of the pistol. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, they leave Pickens all alone. It's complete. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Past midfield. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
So back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A 1st down throw for Fields. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, middle. Hey, Alpha, it's right. Hey, that's right.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Another run here with Mitchell. Room to run at the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he'll take this forward for about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On first and 10, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays. And
the ball's out. And the defense has it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Angel. Here we go, Scott. Go.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's second and 9.
EQ. Here we go. Tonight.
Now it's Harris. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
A run with Harris. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
You got to, hey, 551, 5, tonight.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
They run it over center with Harris. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. Wow! And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. One quarter in the books. It's the Steelers with the early. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. On first down, right back to Mitchell. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Play action now. Jackson. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
It's on! Hey, middle.
In motion comes Walker. A give to Mitchell. Oh, a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Easy. Don't jump.
On the give, it's Harris. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go. Easy. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got the first down and more than that. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
Here we go.
A run. Here's Harris. He'll push forward for about a yard. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Say hi.
On the ground, this is Harris. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Fields from the gun on third down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to be out of bounds a couple of yards short of the marker, and they fail to convert on fourth down.
I think if you're the defense, you understood in this situation, the ball is going to be in Justin Fields' hands. And in this case, they were ready for it. They were able to rally to the ball, keep them short of that first down marker, and go ahead and get the ball back for themselves.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. And the Ravens are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we we go. I'm good.
Fields. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
On first down, right back to Harris. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Delta. All right.
Now, Fields. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. Whoa. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
No, we changed it.
Pistol formation with Jackson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. He'll send a tight end in motion right. A first down throw for Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
14, Ravens 10.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. In motion comes Walker. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
From the gun, Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Hey, Cam. Here we go, son. Go.
First down. Fields. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Here we go, son.
Here's a run. To the 5-yard line. Here now, second down and goal.
Mean bases. Why not? Here we go, son. Tonight.
Pistol snap back to Fields. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Don't jump.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
11. Here we go.
Fields from the pistol. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Still going inside the 20. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 59 yards.
Here we go.
Here's Harris. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
No muss. Here we go. Sit high.
Fields operating out of the pistol. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He gets it to go, and the Steelers cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the 3. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, tonight. Alpha, 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 alpha. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. This one complete to Washington. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Harris. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Angel. Right.
Fields to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Go.
2nd down, it's Fields. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
A give, and here comes Harris. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
A first down throw for Fields. This one complete to Hayward. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Hey, never mind, Monday. Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Hey, middle.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down, or do they play it safe?
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Ravens sending the punt team out there. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. Well, that could have been a lot worse. Very fortunate to have a teammate there at that moment to come up with a recovery. But, Greg, still in all, it is a safety and 2 points for the defense.
Mike, ball security is at a premium when you find yourself backed up on your own goal line. In this case, the running back does not secure the ball right. And as you said, he's fortunate that wasn't a touchdown, but instead, just the safety.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Report, report. Hey, report. Hey, middle. Sit up.
Jackson out of the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
13.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. On play action, here's Jackson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
Omar, ready?
Now a handoff, running right. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll motion over Flowers. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Set.
Back to throw is Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.